share going on. See down here. Eggs to lose. Oh, that's funny. Normally I just kick you in the nuts because for some reason I think you increase. Oh, I like eggs. I like eggs that are affordable again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fucking eggs. Eggs that are affordable again. Let's tuck that wood in. Oh, that looks so good. Let's see what we got down at the bottom. We need more. Fucking how the hell are you out of water? That's some bullshit. Technically, it's probably done. But I don't care. Where the hell is that onion? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Where the fuck is the onion? Where's my fucking onion? Find the onion later. What the fucking onion? What a little piggy head. Alright, that should be more than enough. Oh shit, I put too much water in. What my little piggy. So cute. Television. Let's do this for a second. Put in the eggs. God damn it, I can't believe I forgot to put eggs in this. Listen to punk rock more often. Put the eggs down in the ramen. Vegetables. This tight, I'm gonna get drunk, but I'm not gonna fucking be so drunk that I don't remember eating this. I can take the most crappy fucking ingredients and turn it into a fucking delicacy. But then again, that's up to the individual. You run into some people that you just can't please, man. Oh, let's reload the wood. Let's get a drink. Reload the wood. Oh, I love my fucking rocket stove. Yeah, the wood's a little wet tonight. It's actually been pretty wet out here in the wasteland. Don't be that way. A second here. Load this up. There's this stuff that's like this weird shit over there that came from somebody's yard. I don't know what it is. A starter. Oh, yeah. Give me a minute. Be back a second. Put the gloves on. Oh, I didn't even have to blow on it this time. Fuck, look at that. Didn't even get the gloves on, and it's already come flaming back up. Flame on, motherfucker. Yeah, what it is it's the J channel, but this creosote bush wood is a little wet because it's been raining pretty good out here. I mean, go figure. There's got to be some water eventually in the wasteland. But yeah. Why am I using my rocket stove? Because I am fucking sick to death. Let's get that out of there. Put that fork too close to that. What the fuck? Because I am sick to death of dealing with the nonsense of propane. Yeah, Hank Hill, you can suck my fucking dick. Propane and propane accessories. But really, it's like I go into town to fill that tank, and they're all like, well, this tank is too old. You need to have it recertified. And you're like, where do I get that? And I don't know. Translation, probably some propane place that like a guy like Hank Hill would work at. Which, cool, whatever. Oh, dude, check it out. Can you see that? There's a plane up there in the fog. Isn't that cool? Like, check this out over here. Big ass moon in the wasteland. There's the city in the distance. And there's some random guy in a car over that way. I'm like, what? Yeah, look at that, dude. It's funny how slow these jets move when you look at them from the ground. That fucker is really moving, though. Oh, yeah. Let's see how the boiling's going. Yeah, see that? That's the power of wood. That's right, baby. That's one of the things, man. Once you get used to using one of these rocket stoves, you know, turn it on that other setting. Once you get used to using a rocket stove, you go into a clear cut and you're like, I've got all the wood I could use forever. You know, you walk into a forest and, you know, just what's laying on the ground is all that you need everywhere you go. Like even just like some of the dry branches, like, you know, a pro tip, old hunters would do this back in the day, is you take some of the branches during the spring and you stack them up at the base of a tree and you just let them dry out there. And then you come back during hunting season and you got dry wood to work with. And if nothing else, it's just a good starter wood. But if you do that enough places, and you know what it is, it's like, I know most people think about hunting as in you go out there, you shoot a deer, burr, 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 you know, like there's a lot of fucking hunters that are fucking retards, I'm going to be honest. And I don't say that to be mean. I'm just saying, like, they don't want to go any further than getting out of their pickup truck. And that might work out in the wasteland, or like you get out to Montana and Idaho where it's just it's like there's the southern wasteland and there's a frozen ass wasteland. And you get out in there into the middle of nowhere in Wyoming, sure, you can see for miles, just like Eastern Washington, Eastern Oregon. But if you're in like Western Washington, Oregon, like Northern California, a fucking animal can just lay down. It's just gone because of the brush. You know, I grew up in a very rainy, wet climate. And so it matters. You get that wood, you set it up, and it's like hunting isn't just like something you do when it's hunting season. You're kind of figuring it out because like there's a saying that a buck only really moves about 3 to 5 miles from wherever it was born. Unless there's like exceptional pussy in some other area, that buck will stay in the same area. So it's like if you see like a, a female doe and looks like, he's got some decent offspring, let's get that wood in there. Yeah, dude. Dude, look at that shit, man. I can't help but wonder, as slow as that's moving, if that's not a fucking drone. Because it's moving really slow. Really fucking slow. For a plane, that's a little too slow. Let me pull out the earbud. Yeah, I think that's a fucking drone. Cool, though. Dog, what you looking at? Is there a foxy around here? Because usually you're just hanging out wherever I'm at. You see that thing? See that thing, dog? What is it? What are you looking at? Yeah, dude. Whatever the fuck that is. I don't see no foxies around. Of course, this moon's probably scaring off any fox. Am I wrong? You act like there's a fox out there. Once I start cooking with the rocket stove, usually she shows up. She's kind of like tiny little bitch, vixen or whatever. Like, they only get about the size of a medium house cat out here. And that's the big ones. This one's smaller. She's like a runt. Sometimes I've noticed that, like, she shows up when he's out. Maybe she's lonely. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to go back to my cooking pot. God, that's a nice moon tonight. Yeah, I'm probably going to become that weird streamer. Where they're like, what does that guy do? Yeah, you guys ever seen that dude that lives in the RV? Who, he's got like 2 dogs and a cat, and he's scrapping like dead trailers and RVs. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna be good. Got some ginger spice in there and some fried chicken. Save the bones for the dog and the fox. Oh yeah. Yeah. There was a time where I used to eat fucking eggs raw and shit. They're like, that's bad for you. Yeah, most of my life has been kind of bad for me. The guy was drinking coffee earlier with a bunch of shots in it. I don't even really know how many. I need to calculate that. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that thing is. I don't know what the fuck that thing. See, there's something in the sky, though. That's fucking weird. You see, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me turn off my headlamp. Can you guys see that line? So he's up there like that. Like some sort of drone. There's something not right there. Who knows? Maybe I'm seeing a comet or some shit. But that doesn't make any sense. They move way faster. Dude, shit. Do you see that? It just cut off its lights. Maybe it was a plane. It just came out of the fog. But why would the lights be facing all super rear like that? Fucking weird. It was leaving a tail, though. You could still see residual light from that. Weird as fuck. All right, back to the cooking pot. You see that thing, dog? You see it? See that thing out there? I don't see no foxies around. Maybe you were looking at the window. I swear to God, that Vixen got a relationship with him. I think she likes tormenting him. He's on a chain, and she's always like testing his boundaries whenever she shows up. And I put him away, and she gets all like skittish. Then I put them back out, and she gets all like friendly again, and it's like, okay, I guess she's probably. I guess the bitch is lonely, or in this case, it'd be a vixen. But yeah, I love my rocket stove. Turning waste wood into fucking food, cooked food. Now this night I'm gonna fucking eat before I get totally wasted. You know, some people, they have really high standards for malt liquor or hard, not malt liquor, but you know what I mean, like for hard liquor. Let me turn this. You see, what you got to do is you got to keep a glove around, and you turn it based on which way the wind is going, and you get better performance out of your rocket stove. And if you wanted to cool it down, you just turn it the other way. But yeah, I mean, I've realized I'm an exceptionally good shit filter of mid-grade crap liquor, you know. And sometimes I get fucking trunked, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Get the wood in there. This wood is totally. It's not wet, but it's not dry. Yeah, and the thing I kind of regret is down over there, there's a whole bunch of like, you know, bovine bio coal, but it's been rained on. It's like, fuck, I should have grabbed all that and